The arc T measures 7 pi over 4 and terminates at a point on the unit circle as shown. What are the coordinates of the terminal point? Select all that apply. Alright, so we draw a line from the point to the x-axis, and we have our cosine here, and that's going to be cosine t, which is 7 pi over 4, and our sine here is going to be sine of 7 pi over 4. Therefore, this point is going to have the coordinates. For x, it will be cosine 7 pi over 4, and the y value is sine 7 pi over 4, and that is A. Now, if you use a calculator, you will find that cosine 7 pi over 4 is 0.707, sine 7 pi over 4 is negative 0.707, so this is if you use a calculator, that's what this becomes, this one. Now, there's another way to do this. So this angle that goes all the way around is 7 pi over 4. But what is this angle moving from the x-axis to the line? Well, this is going to be a negative angle. Now, if you recall earlier, a full circle is 2 pi. So if we take that 2 pi and subtract 7 pi over 4, that will give us this value here. So the full circle minus the arc in red is going to give us this arc here, or this angle. So 2 pi minus 7 pi over 4, let's rewrite this 2 pi as 8 pi over 4 minus 7 pi over 4. So now we have a common denominator, and that gives us pi over 4. So this angle from here to there is negative pi over 4. Therefore, you could also write this out, this coordinate here, as the cosine of negative pi over 4, comma, the sine of negative pi over 4. So negative pi over 4 is going to be the same thing as 7 pi over 4. They're going to have the same cosine and sine values. So the answer here is A, B, and D.